Okay, I think we're good. I'll have some co-commentators coming soon. I don't think anyone's really watching at this point. Stream should be live soon. Hopefully it goes live soon. Hello? Stream should be live. All right, nice. I see it. It looks good. Okay. I need co-commentators. Okay then.
Do you start streaming?
The stream is live. Can I get okay then on Hark?
Sure. To where?
Alright.
We'll
What's
just
the
go
Get me in the
stream?
commentary.
You here?
No.
I'll mute myself.
I'm commentating D-Star.
Oh, that's why you can only have like 2, so it doesn't like crash.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Where's okay then?
What'd you
I'll
do?
be your okay then,
He's
baby.
still maybe VDL. He's still like streaming. Oh, never mind. He just turned it off. Oh, okay, well, here he is.
Cool.
Get me
What's
the
happening
link,
in the channel
D-Star.
below this one?
You're like figuring out the site and everything.
Yeah, we were figuring it out. It's live
Oh, that's all the
now.
captains and shit.
Is there going to be like an
right.
actual auction site?
Yeah, I have an actual site.
Cool. That's
The
sick.
ELTP one.
Alright, well, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully there's no problems
I'm
this
gonna
season.
betray the stream now.
Wait, have you been, wait, is it started?
It's gonna start momentarily.
You know how, like, every season, people wait until last second to work their website, and there's always, like, a problem with it?
Yeah, that just happened.
That didn't happen?
I mean, this site has been used for ELTP like a bunch of seasons in a row, so it's pretty decent.
Alright.
How are you having Hark and Okaden commentating when they're both gonna get banned?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is this the commentary channel?
Yeah.
Can I be BDL's voice? I'll just say what he's typing. LOL. Break is bad.
They've done like tests on this, right?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm
we
a
were testing it
moderator
out.
and I'm a moderator in D-Star's chat. Can moderate the the
Oh
draft.
shit.
Make sure no
Oh,
one
that's a good
steps
idea.
out of line.
Gonna ban anyone that says I'm bad. Test me.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
So I shouldn't talk about all the captains that are messaging me right now, including Bob McCartney.
D-Star, can you drag me into the private, or does I have to do it?
Message fly.
I can do
I don't
that.
have drag powers here, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you even need to go on there, Ball. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like they're doing some tests,
Yeah.
getting it up and running or whatever.
We learned that
Like I'm actually
Toasty is
getting
gonna have
messages from
the
Kev.
initial.
No, you're not.
I'm not joking.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Actually,
Toasty's gonna
What are
have
you
the
saying?
initial nomination to kick things off once everyone's ready.
Okay.
Sir, do you want to be leading that?
Yeah, sure, I can manage it. Do you want me to? Is everyone good to go?
I'm gonna just run through every channel and then I'll send you a PM.
Sure. And can you sticky? I made it. I posted on the group me, or I can just send it to you right now.
Can you CC me on that PM, please?
That'll need to be stickied and unsticky the one that says it's gonna be on Reddit Live.
Okay.
I'm D-Star's secretary.
I'll be back.
Gotta lessen his workload. It's a lot of work. I filter through all the complaints and everything.
Yeah, he's got a lot of those.
So who's
Yeah.
getting nominated here first?
Toasty.
Probably you. Okay then.
Who's Toasty gonna nominate?
Is Toasty's the nominator?
I'd be nervous if I were you. Okay, if you're the first one up, such a
Yeah,
good
I'm
chance.
gonna go for
Captain's
way
gonna
too
win on you.
much.
Yeah.
For way more than I should. It's like between me, Bottom Lane, and Halsey, whoever gets nominated last has such a huge advantage.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna open that thread.
I just hope the captains are like aggressive and don't let people go for way cheaper than they should.
BDL says you.
Oh, I got scared. I heard the go sound and I was like, oh shit, have I been nominated? I'm scared. Alright, they skipped around back to Toasty. So it looks like the nomination.
Oh wait, I'm just watching it on stream.
Probably gonna be okay then, right?
I'm actually getting nervous.
Oh god.
Give me a link. Can I get a link here?
This is the start of season
Okay.
12.
D-Star, all the captains are ready. Do you have a full list of the nominating order?
The nomination order is gonna be determined by the system, but Toasty's
Oh,
going
so it's
first.
random?
Yeah, it is. It's randomized.
Oh, okay. I'll let Ego know that.
I get a link to see this live.
Hmm.
All right, but you can't. Yeah, just watch the stream like everyone else. I feel like if I give you a link, I have to give everyone a link. You know what I mean?
How am I supposed to commentate?
Rick's
You
trying to
weren't
get
on the
drafted.
initial commentary team.
Alright, fine.
All right.
LeBron being
Who's
toxic
in
and
here?
chat
Wait, are you
already.
serious? The BDL has it and I don't?
No, BDL does not have it.
Oh, okay.
LeBron says, "Let's go Reds." Why is he rooting for returns? What is that all about?
Yeah, dude, he just
He's-
really wants
that
some
just
returns.
proves LeBron's going with defense first. He's trying
He
to get the
misses
red.
grief, so he's trying to get as many returns as possible.
What's
This
up
is
with
like
the
the most
passive aggressive
viewers I've ever
messages for
had.
people to nominate?
I need to change my push to talk. Hold on.
Do you need me to tree out a stream too, D-Star?
I
you wanna-
treated it out, but
Just
you
treat
can
it.
treat it out again if you want.
Where? Oh, I see it. Okay. Never mind.
Has 97 viewers.
Are we all good to go?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
all the
tell
captains are
Toasty.
ready.
All right, I'm gonna give Toasty the go ahead.
Wait, who
Nominate
is?
vote on life.
Who's King of Spikes? This is a guy I've never heard of, and I'm looking at chat, and he says Daffodildo. Never seen this guy in my life.
Holy, people are toxic. Dude. Let me open this shit.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've actually ever been this nervous with anything related to tag, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I've only gone in the auction
What are you
once,
worried
and it was
about?
when I came out of minors, so I knew I wasn't going for that much then.
What are you talking about? Didn't you just go to?
And, well, yeah,
Hats
I
for
was
that?
in the auction last season, like technically.
I thought you were gone. You were. Oh yeah, you were the.
The one tag coin.
Yeah, the playoffs only. Toasty's about to start us off.
Oh.
Everyone's spamming Daffodildo.
God. Are you
Nominate Hart.
serious? Oh my
Nominate
god.
Hart. Nominate Ledge.
That would
Remember
be
when that happened?
hilarious. Oh yeah.
Ledge
He
first
did it.
nomination.
He didn't
He's
know.
nominated Aardvark.
Oh, okay.
That's a huge surprise.
Who did we think?
That's actually such a steal. It's so smart because I bet a lot of people might not want to think like Aardvark
FXU
right off the
immediately
bat.
jumps to 20 on Aardvark.
Yeah.
It's gone up 24. Toasty definitely wants it. I think anyone who nominates an off person this soon is trying to
Get him.
like off the fact that other people want to spend their tag coins on a lot larger target.
That's true, yeah. And we thought CB would get Aardvark.
It's
Not
up to
really.
30. I didn't think Toasty would go for him, to be honest.
Hmm.
And Toasty gets him for 30.
Okay.
I did not expect that.
Aardvark for 30. Not
Okay.
2.
Interesting. Yeah, most captains probably are safe with spending a big chunk of their tag coins on one player. So you put a player who they might not want as their first player up there, and they're not going to be.
Oh, it looks
ready
like
to
we're
bid for
having a
them.
little bit of confusion here from the captains, where they're trying to bid in the chat
Who's
instead of
supposed to
at the
go?
top.
I'm not sure what's happening, but C Vivi's been nominated for 29. Oh,
Okay.
D-Star shut it down.
How do they always fuck that shit?
Imagine if when Grief drafted LeBron, instead of typing 100 in the drafting part, he just typed it in the chat.
Oh
That'd be
god,
so
that would
great.
be awkward. Because High wanted him to.
All right. Oh, get screwed, Aardvark. He's
Ooh.
back off the team. I think he's going to go back for 2 tag coins like I predicted. So where do you think Toti's going to go with that?
Felt bad for
He's got
Toasty.
an Aardvark for 30. That gives him a ton of room. Like 70 tag coins still, he could get one of the major offenders still. Potentially. Swerve, Halsey, Bottom Line, myself, Fran, all sorts of people.
All right, so now FXU has to bid 35, and we're off back to the way it
it's
should have
still
been.
going?
Yeah, we
Am I not
went
paying
back.
attention here?
Well, I mean, they just restarted it.
There was a
is
mistake. FXU didn't realize how to bid,
Oh, my
and
bad.
he tried to bid 35 on Aardvark, and it didn't go. So now Toasty's up to 36 on
Yes.
Aardvark. So now everyone 37.
Oh,
How do you think
jeez.
FXU
Did
goes?
Caterl
Is he
just try and
bidding low?
type? Did Caterl just try and type in chat?
Don't tell me.
I think he's trolling. He
God.
has to be.
Please, God, no.
I hope everyone.
I
I hope
wouldn't
all the
put
captains
anything
realize at this
past
point.
Caterl.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, well, smart play by
38
FXU.
for Toasty. So
Yeah.
Waste another 8 tag coins. That's what I like to see.
A 5-minute pause.
That's
That
pretty
8
crazy.
tag coin steal.
all right, CBivvy with 29 for CB13. CBivvy was on CB's team last season.
And
They
Intercess team the
didn't do
season
too
before.
well.
Yeah, I don't see why he would want him back because
They didn't have a great.
CBB didn't do well.
Maybe they have some
Well-
plan to practice better or get a better offensive
Yeah.
pairing or something. I don't. Their defense did leave some to be desired. So hopefully.
Up to
we won't see-
44. Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I
big
did
Jesus
not
bid.
Christ.
expect this. Intercess really wants some. I mean, I think both these captains really want him. I don't think either of them are messing around.
Yeah.
Both of them have played with CBivvy before. How high do you think this goes? 53? Or is this
It
it?
should not go higher than 50.
Looks like
This is like what he went for last season.
that's it.
And he was just like mediocre last season. He was actually like below average, I thought. But
Intercess CBivvy.
yeah, they must see something in him, I guess.
Well,
must-
last
He
season
must.
was
I haven't seen
what-
him much action out of him in the off season in terms of tournaments
Oh.
and stuff. Have you?
well
No, haven't seen him at all.
moving
Just in
to
pubs.
Centra.
We got
Oh, no,
Yank
Yanks
up.
coming up. So one of the
Centra.
big like staples in
Half
defense.
a bit.
Central defense this season is going
Sorry,
to be
go
so
on.
important with Ego out of the picture.
Yeah.
So this you might see some really inflated bids on this kind of player from the Central side.
Yeah, CC has keepers on this guy. BDL pointed out.
I
What did
honestly
we
don't
say
know
that Yank
too
would go
much
for?
about Sencha, but I know there is a good number of solid defenders.
All right, I got a request from Dodds to put sounds back on, so I did that.
Okay. So we actually thought this guy would go to Bright, and it looks like Bright hasn't even bid once on him, even
Well,
though
Bright might just have a cap limit that he's ready for. Wait, no, Bright's on CC's team.
Yeah.
Or
Bright
that's
is fair.
No, that's
Bjork
Bjork,
and
that's Bjork.
CC.
Bright is
Is he on
Scrivener
Ferris?
Balls.
Yeah, he's on Ferris team.
So no.
Ferret says he's
Yeah,
gonna tap
CC
out at
is.
55. CC gets him.
Okay.
Now we
And
got
doesn't he get
LeBron
keepers on him too?
James.
So
So technically
yeah,
that's
he did
only
have
50.
keepers. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay
God.
then. Here we
Alright,
go.
okay then.
What if I go for 0?
It's gonna
So,
be Hat. It's gonna be Hat and LeBron going at it. I feel
Yes.
like.
None
Oh,
of these
Tiger
bids.
steps
Oh
in.
my God.
FXU steps in for 30.
Is this where I spiller it?
This is, I
Alright.
expect this to go pretty high.
Cut to the chase
I
here.
expect.
let's just put it
I
on.
don't expect this to go less than 75.
Really?
I
Surely
think
not.
100,
It's already 60.
100 at least.
I'm
65.
schoolgirling over here.
70.
Oh
This
god.
is where it gets. This is where it's gonna slow down. Do they
Jade
break the
hasn't bid on
70?
you yet. Maybe he's gonna get the last second.
Hat goes 71. It's
Hmm,
LeBron
So
and
Hat
Hat.
does want
It's
you,
like I
okay,
called
then.
it. Hat and LeBron going at it. 73. I expect this to stop at like 78.
What the hell? Why am I playing defense this season? I signed up as offense.
I mean, this is what happens when you get two
79.
captains who both think that.
Fly says, you realize you don't get tag coins back when he gets banned, right? And LeBron takes them
Okay,
for
79.
79.
Holy, we've lost.
So
You're gonna have you have some big shoes to fill. You're basically the grief seeds for
Okay.
LeBron's team this
Don't
season.
tell me. All right, I'm going to LeBron's 10. I'll be back
Alright.
when I kill myself.
Congrats. 2 okay then. LeBron memeing on someone. CB.
yeah, CB said that in the captain's discussion thread or something. So new guy, this was someone we thought wouldn't even be majors this season, but obviously he's on the board of it. I mean, he's a really good mechanical player, but I think he's a bit too grabby personally. So maybe no one's gonna want him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for low amount, but looks like people are jumping on it. He's gonna go up to 18 pretty quick. CV13 even bidding on him for 19. The new guy is someone that has come out pretty strong in tournaments always. I see him doing these off-season tournaments all the time, and he's always playing extremely well in them.
Okay, then disconnected.
That is
He's gone. Oh my god. 23 to the new guy. Okay, so D was in the new guy. Shouldn't be a very strong pairing, I know, because it's a downgrade from Halsey in the new guy last season.
I wonder why okay then disconnected.
He's probably just so happy
Yeah, that's gotta be.
that he got drafted.
LeBron says, "I'm not playing you at all." Oh, Badger. Here we go. That's
Yeah,
Crippy,
this is
right?
Crippy.
Yeah.
Hat is bidding on him.
Hat goes immediately to 40 on Crippy. He knows what he wants. Looks like
Okay.
people are gonna just let him go for 40. I think that's a respectable amount for him. I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a trade actually.
It doesn't seem like a very good strategy by Hat to immediately bid 40 if no one was gonna go for that. You know, why don't you just keep, like maybe by jumping up a high amount instantly, it drives people off from competition. But who knows how much he could have saved if he had gone a little bit slower pace on him.
Yeah, I'm really surprised no one on Sentra went for Crip.
Yeah, Hat
But-
says what after he gets him for 40? I don't think he was really expecting to get him. But I've seen
Can't be too
Crippy.
surprised.
Crippy's he's in the East this season, right? So he moved. or something?
No, he didn't. He's actually in the west. He gets like 30 ping to Centra and like 60 to Sphere and like 90 to Origin, and that's where he's gonna be playing. But
That will be
he's a really good
interesting.
player with confidence. That I think none of the captains wanted him because like nobody talked to him. He didn't talk to a single captain before this.
I saw him in a tryout, I think.
Oh, he actually went to a tryout.
I might be mistaken here, but I think I was playing with him in a tryout earlier.
Oh, I don't think he's even come on Mumble. Well, I thought he
Yeah,
had. I thought
his
him.
sign-up comment said that Mumble has been giving him a lot of issues, so he was hoping that he could get on a team that'll be using Discord this season. So
Oh, okay.
maybe Hat will be going that route.
Holly's getting bid up.
Yeah,
Quite
Halsey
high.
going pretty high. He's almost gonna reach the 70 mark here.
Tiger and Catalyst. I guess. Wait, who's Tiger's? Oh, okay. Abe Lincoln is Tiger. Okay. That makes sense. They're both like the two best defenders in the East, arguably, right now. So they're both just wanting the best offender left, what most would consider. So it makes sense that they're both going for him. And just because after Halsey, there aren't that many big ticket people left for the East. This is really the last person. Yeah, he's about to go for more than okay then.
Yeah, that's a little bit surprising in my opinion. I did not expect to see Halsey go up, but he's got the 80 mark to Catalyst.
Jesus.
You put a lot of pressure on a player when you bid them this high, and it looks
Yeah.
like Catalyst is gonna get him. So a lot of pressure for Paul McCartney and Halsey to be the powerhouses on this team.
Holy.
Now we have FXU coming up. We have D-Wiz and the new guy, and Ball Don't Lie, who I
And he
expect to
nominates
go.
another O player. Okay. So this is. I think he's a bit worse than Halsey, but he's pretty much the one outstanding offender left in the East who can play the East. So I think Tiger really wants him because he just got screwed out of Halsey. I'm sure he thought he would get Halsey. Okay, so there are actually a lot of people bidding on him.
Yeah, I think
It's
Ball Don't
actually
Lie
really
is the kind of player
surprising.
that you could see end up on any team and still do well.
Yeah. This is kind of risky for anyone bidding him up this high because he's never been like the best player or like a person to carry a majors team before. But they're bidding like ridiculous amounts on him.
He's always been
I mean, he's like a good player. I thought he
Yeah.
would go for like 40 or 50.
I think this
but-
is just what you see with like the early bids, like
Yeah.
like everyone has all this money to spend early on. So
Yeah.
even if someone gets bid for like 80, they might not necessarily be an 80 tag coin player. It's just how it depends on how early in the auction you went, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So like later you'll see someone that's probably, you know, on par with some of these players going for like half the amount.
Yeah.
Like Harkmal is going for, you know, like 60 when he should be going for easily 100.
I should go for 0 in this auction.
Does anyone have keepers on you?
No, because I was in the Seahawks and they're not a majors team.
Right. Bottom line is still going up 86. That is just much more than I would have expected.
Yeah.
Kate Earl
This
going
is very
very
interesting.
hard for bottom line. Milky and bottom line.
They must have some very good sleeper picks if they're going in this much
Yeah, that
for
is
Ball Don't Lie. Because
that
that's
is
two
very
O
high amount.
players. Oh, isn't this what I called? That they would get BDL and Milky would play D? I called it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he's gonna try and get Fatal for D. I have a feeling FXU is gonna go for him though. They haven't been afraid to bid at all. So I think FXU is gonna get him. And Bright hasn't even bid on anybody yet, I'm pretty sure.
Iron K. CD
Okay.
immediately goes in for 11, 21 from Hat, 25 for Catalyst.
Yeah, so we thought Hat would get this guy. FXU needs defense, right? Doesn't he have 2-0? Yeah, so he has 2-0 players. FXU really needs a defender. He's got to go in on Iron K. Jesus. That it?
Last season there was a lot of hype surrounding Iron K, but I don't think he lived up to expectations as much as
Yeah,
people
not at all.
expected him to.
Yeah, you could
But,
argue that entire team was overrated. Like, individual players on it, Turbo, Aaron, and Fatal were all overrated because people thought they were gonna just destroy, but they performed well under what people thought they would.
See Aaron getting close to break the 50 range. I don't think we saw nearly as many players going for like over 70. We already have 3 players that have gone for over 70. I might be misremembering, but I don't remember like last season seeing that.
Yeah.
And 48 to Toasty, Iron K. So he's got Aardvark, Iron K, and Toasty on a team. Almost got his full majors lineup.
Nominates Ibis.
Now people were saying that I heard of multiple people saying this would be the highest tag coin amount for a single player would be Iblis.
Yeah. Now that there's so many defenders in Sentra now, he's not gonna be as outstanding as he was like a week ago when Neon and Crippy and some Big Bird, they hadn't signed up then, but now that they have, Sentra defense is a lot more has a lot more depth. So he's not really the like only
Yeah.
one you need to get.
Yeah, for sure. It was like up until the last day of the signups, Centra looked really dangerously underrepresented in terms of the talent. But we had what Crippy, Yank, or not Yank,
Yeah.
Yak was it? We had a few players from Centra come in at like the last second to
Mhm.
really make it less grim. And it looks like Iblis will go for 56 to Ferret. A lot of people were saying he would be going for like 80.
Yeah.
So looks to be quite the steal in that regard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's arguably the best defender in Sentra. In the whole Western Conference, I guess. A lot of people think that.
we see BDO coming out for Hat.
Oh, BDL, you nervous?
Who are you hoping to go to, BDL? You're not playing for Hat, is what he says. All right.
It looks like Hat gonna get you.
It looks like Hat's trying to get you, man. So
Oh,
Send him a PM.
it's Hat and Kate Earl in a bidding war for you. I think
oh God.
between those two, who would you want to play?
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Kate Earl.
LeBron comes out for 21 on BDO.
Well, you can't go to LeBron's team. They just overbid you. And who's Tiger? He's Abe. Right? Yeah, Abe is going for you.
Yep, LeBron can no longer get you.
There's some hope.
Pat
BDL.
has up to 60 on you. Tiger is going for you.
Yeah, Abe has 100, so you're most likely going to him.
Yeah, if Abe wants you, then he has the means to get you. But Hat might just bid you up to 60 if he's feeling like it.
I actually think BDL's probably, with the flag, probably the best in the East. But doesn't really communicate a lot, right? So
Right.
BDL, you typed my comms are animalistic. You typed that. Think about that for a second. So they're still going for him. Looks like they're ramping it up a bit. Going up to 40 now. This is taking forever. Jesus. It's taking longer than Ball and Lies.
This looks like they're waiting a long time before they're deciding to. They're just like, oh, there go 5 at a time now.
Okay.
I think Hatch should just go ahead and drop the 60 and say if you want him, you gotta go to 61.
Hmm.
But maybe he learned his lesson from when he dropped 40 on Badger, and then it just sat there. Yeah, all right, got him for 52. So definitely good that he didn't just go straight to 60.
Okay, BDL, you're on Mr. Hat's team. Aren't you excited? You definitely. Okay. Well, let's see. So Catalyst is up, and he nominates Dalek. So probably Aristocaps are gonna want this guy, FXU, but that would just be my guess. Dalek doesn't want to play Sentra, but yet all 3 of the Sentra captains have bid on him. So feel bad for him.
We also got Kate in the picture for an origin, but Kate only has 14.
He's already been
so
outbid.
He's already outbid.
I'm surprised that CB and FXU have not bid on him, because that's who I thought he would go to.
So we have CB, Ego, and Abe all with 100 left. Do you have any predictions on who they'll go in for with their tag coins? They've still got a huge amount. Park? Oh, he muted. Rip Park.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking to OK then. I was wondering where he went.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, hope you figured that out. See ya. So it looks like OK then can't. Oh yeah, wait, where did he go? Oh, he went to Dalek? Or he went to FXU? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They need a defender on that team. That team doesn't really look that strong unless they get some other really good defender, I guess.
It
I'm
looks
not
like they're
even
going
sure.
for like the balanced sort of team.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to go for 0 weaklings as opposed to 2 powerhouse players. Those are usually the kind of like 2 different styles of teams you see come out.
Yeah. So okay, then connect to NA Mumble right now. Go. So that is his issue. He didn't rage quit.
So is this a lag issue?
Yeah, I guess.
That seems a little bit too convenient. He said he was really nervous coming into the auction.
Yeah. He's just releasing some stress.
We have Ty coming out now.
Yeah, I actually thought he would go to Catalyst, but it looks like Abe's going for him, and Abe does need offense. I mean, I'm pretty certain Abe can carry a defense, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Tiger go pretty high on him.
It looks like he's gonna. Oh, last second bid.
That was like a millisecond left.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was like a very close call.
Yeah, Abe must not want him then.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
that'll
so he
get
goes
up
to
to 20.
Paul McCartney.
That's a reasonable amount but that's all of your tag coins for Catalyst now. So he's got Ball, Halsey, Ty, and he's gonna get a 0 tag coin for his 4th and 5th player.
Yeah, he must be confident he can carry a defense. So
Ball, McCartney, and Halsey will definitely be.
he might
Good
get
combo.
sidewalk.
Yeah, for 0, I don't think so.
Yeah, if no one nominates him, it's possible.
Yeah, if he waits until the very end, until like everyone else's roster spots are like full, and he's got like 1 spot left, then maybe I don't think he'll make it that far. I think Side's gonna go before that. We see
Okay,
Stan coming
Stan.
out.
So Inner is probably. I mean, Inner is who I think is gonna get him, but
Mhm. Now Stan had a really strong season in like 10, right? And then he didn't
yeah,
do so hot in 11. You think he's
yeah, he
gonna be
wasn't
able to
very
turn
good
it
last
around?
season. I don't. I mean, he's just on like a. I mean, he's just kind of washed up. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he just didn't feel as dedicated to the team in 11, but I think if he puts the time in, he could be pretty strong. He goes for 14. That's a pretty good deal if he's willing to develop himself as a player.
Yeah,
Because
he's gonna have to play support D for Abe, and Stan likes to. What his problem was last season, from what I saw, but I thought his problem was that he like swiped too much and just let people ahead too much. His problem wasn't
he's
like he's a
contained.
really aggressive defender, and with Abe,
Isn't that traditionally Abe's role as well?
yeah, it is. So
I mean,
I don't know.
having
They
two
might trade
aggressive
him.
defenders can work out really well sometimes.
Could they have to play it kind of safe? It'd be interesting to see how that defense
Because you
does.
can
Could
have
do
this,
really
you
well.
can have this kind of like attack containment where you're containing while moving in at a very rapid pace. Um, so I think that the defense could work out really well.
Yeah, it could do well. It's got a chance. And Neon's up for bid now. So he is another one of the many prominent Sentra defenders. Last season he went for 50. I think he was the most expensive person in the West last season. Could be wrong, but he went for something like 50, and it looks like this could slowly work up to that.
Yeah.
He didn't really like do much last season. He like quit his team like halfway through after Ball God got banned. Can't really blame him, but because the team couldn't win after Ball God got banned. Anyway, it looks like Ego wants to pair him back up with Ball God and hope he doesn't get banned. CC have a player yet? CC is tiers. So then they have 50 tag coins, and they already have a defender.
And Echo has 100 to work with. So
I think CC's probably just bidding him up.
he's gonna probably just try and bid him up to 50.
Yeah, if I were CC, I wouldn't. I'm not really
Echo
confident.
could potentially just leave him with, like, he could just let him have him. I think CC, I don't know if CC necessarily wants him that bad, or if he's just trying to bid him up for Ego.
Yeah, I would be looking for an offender if I were CC, because Bjork can't really carry an offense, I think. I think Yank can carry a defense, though.
It looks like Ego's gonna get him for 45. And we're back to LeBron James.
Okay.
Fail for 0.
This is
Goes up to
interesting.
1. Yeah, this is an interesting person.
So he has decent ping on every server. I guess he can play Sentra.
I've heard
But
a
he's on
few people
D.
questioning his commitment to Tag Pro this season, though.
Yeah, his commitment's been dwindling. Like, we didn't see the same Fatal we saw season 8 and 9 last season. He wasn't nearly as good. I mean, he's like a decent player now, but definitely not anything like what he was in season 8 and 9. I think he should go for like 20, especially in defense. I don't know. He could surprise, though. Maybe he just needs a change and he'll just kickstart back up. But he got like some job that Gem helped him get, and so he's even less free time to, sit around and play Tag Pro. So I'm not really too high on him. He goes to CB. Deadnan gets put up. Drader is Deadnan, by the way. Not sure how we nominated him that fast.
I didn't do that, he said.
Oh, I guess you have to pause it then.
Yeah. Alright, Intersus says you didn't do that, so we'll go back to Intersus. Oh, what?
Oh god. Go. Okay. Stop nominating. Oh god. It keeps. Alright.
Go. There he goes, side.
Okay.
Interesting little bug there.
Uh,
Mufro is nominating. Says new comp.
Mufro.
Someone made an account named Mufro and's trolling it. I think someone signed in as like Mufro for the draft website and was like trolling or something.
Oh, like he signed in as a captain or something?
Mufro is the CRC member, so someone made an account for Mufro and messed it up.
Okay. So Side's coming off a Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
He was by pretty much general consensus the worst player on that team. But I mean,
Goes
he's
to
still a decent player.
5.
That's about what Milky was probably looking for, because he's going to be an aggressive defender. I'm guessing Milky's playing D, but
Is he restricted or something? Yeah, that seems like a little bit low. Like it's still pretty early into the draft, so I expect people to go in a little bit higher on him. But I guess people really don't value him for that much. So 5 is
yeah.
pretty good steal on him, I'd say. Ball don't lie, Side and Milky will probably be pretty decent together.
Yeah, wonder they probably have someone in mind on offense, but that team could be decent. Yeah.
They're gonna get me for sure.
Yep, they're gonna get you. You're definitely not going to meme team.
I hope. Oh God. Okay, then LeBron. I might have to play defend. Yeah, I think Side for 5 is a really good steal. The more I think about it, like
Yeah, the situation that they were in with 14 tag coins and they have one O player, one D player, and they're both big ticket.
Yeah.
Like you got to be looking for the 2 support players. That's good. They found one that's at least proven.
Like
they don't
Side's
have
not
to.
like a stellar player, obviously, but he's a great like filling spot.
Yeah.
He's not a weak link by any means, and that's
Yeah.
the kind of stuff. Once you have your like top tier 2 players, you're looking for players exactly like that who aren't weak links, but who
Yeah.
aren't gonna drain your bank because you only have 20 tag coins left or whatever.
Yeah.
So now we have Apocalypse coming out, strong central offense, only going for 8. Wow. I would have expected him to go for more.
Yeah, he's all right. He doesn't really have much like self production on O. I played with him last season. I wasn't on O with him, but he can't carry like a team. Like offensively, he's gonna need somebody with him who's pretty good and he can just support them. I guess that's what Bright was looking for. So they only need one defensive player to round that out. They should be looking for Big Bird or something. Swerve goes up.
Coming out.
I think
5.
Hat wants him probably. Oh wait, Abe
has
needs
said
him.
that LeBron has said repeatedly in a certain chat that he would love to get Swerve. So I'm thinking we'll see the 21 bid coming out here any second from Meme Team. Any second now.
Egg.
If he goes to Ego,
let him.
if he goes
Please.
to Ego, this will be great. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, Tiger comes in
Oh.
with the last second bid for 16.
If Abe doesn't get him, like I'd be kicking myself for it because they needed an offender, right?
Right.
Like they have Abe and Stan, and then 86 tag coins to get whoever they want on offense. They've got to be looking for him here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's Echo and Tiger right now. That's not who I expected to see bidding on Swerve. But yeah, I think Abe would do really well with Swerve on his team.
Why does Ego? I think Ego's just bidding him up. Ego,
Tiger gets him eventually.
he's a troll.
I mean, yeah, if no one else is gonna do it, Ego has to make sure that you have to do that as a captain though. Like you can't just let someone go for it just because you don't want someone. You have to try and bid them up. But it's a dangerous game to play because you might actually get them.
Yeah, that's
Careful.
what CC was doing last season with me. He was just bidding me up, and he accidentally got me.
Right.
It was a real shame.
But you showed them.
I showed them,
Showed the haters.
showed them that they did want me. They just didn't know it.
Now we have NP. Strong. This is a central player, right?
He is a
Or is he Origin?
he's like an Origin Radius player.
Origin Radio, okay.
I think he wants to go Radius this season, but he actually is a Sphere player. That's what he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gets his best ping on Spheres. I think he can play anywhere, and that's why you're seeing like
Sphere players
Toasty.
are always really valuable for almost any team.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're great on come playoffs for Radius teams. You're okay. You're great on Centra teams, but it's gonna
Ego
go
gets
to
him.
Ego. So that's a strong team in my opinion. Ball God, Neon, MP, and he's still got 45 tag coins left to work with. So I think Ego's in a really good position this season.
Yeah.
Now we
So
have Boop coming out. Now he's restricted to 100 minutes, I think. So
you
Kate-
know a lot of people want him.
Kate's nommed him at 9. Now LeBron and FXU come out, push him a little bit higher.
Yeah, people definitely want him, but
the restriction
looks like no one's bidding on him. So.
The restriction is going to be a problem, but I don't think the restriction applies to playoffs, so he could be a strong force there.
Yeah, he could be. Okay, well, LeBron's definitely willing to spend all 21 on him.
Right.
He's just gonna take it slow, I guess.
It looks like it's going to pay off for him. Boop for
Okay.
14. I think that's definitely something LeBron likes to see. 14 is a pretty good deal on Boop, even if he is restricted.
Yeah.
Now we have Hack
So
coming
they
out
only have
again.
one position left. Big Bird. So looks like Ferret and Ego are gonna get in a little bidding war here. I wouldn't be surprised. at least.
CCGA comes in.
Oh, and CC might want him, I guess. I mean, as I said earlier, I don't think that team needs another defender. But I guess
For CC.
Ferret.
It's,
Yeah.
Yank and Big Bird would be defense, right?
Yeah.
And then
I think-
Spjork and some newer player.
Yeah, they need like a big ticket O player, I think. But I think they need Yak on that team
Well,
to make it like a really good team. But
Depending on how the defense looks this season in an overall picture, maybe they've determined that they can get by with a weaker offense this season.
Yeah.
And they look like they get him for 37, so I think that's a
Alright.
good defense for CCGA. Spjork is going to have to look for someone they can get with 13 tag coins to fill that last spot. So that'll
Hey,
be
Break.
interesting.
Hello.
Mr. Hat now coming out with a nomination. Slide.
okay. So he's a defender.
Alright.
Origin, Radius. I don't think he likes Sphere. He lagged out when we were playing him on Sphere once last season. So he's I think personally if he doesn't have like a really good contain partner with him, then he's not as good because he's so aggressive. So if he doesn't have someone like Dodds with him, then he's kind of overrated. But he does have really good snipe mechanics and all that. And be interesting to see where he goes. He said in the pre-draft thread that he would be surprised if he went for less than 30, or he'd be like, really happy if he went for less than 30. So he clearly thinks that he's above that level.
Yeah. He's
He thinks-
he's getting close to that. It's 27 now for Intercess, 29 to FXU.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're slowing down around here, but maybe they'll just slow tick their way up higher than the 30 mark.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going by like 2s and 1s, just slowly working their way up. Looks like FXU and Intercess going at it here.
CBaby's a really aggressive defender. I don't think they would work well together. Who do they have? Dalek? No, Dalek is like a Dodgeball type player. He's like contained, so I think actually FXU should really be looking for him here.
Now who has
I would fill
who
out
has
the
the
team
means right
quite
now?
nice.
What does Intercess have in terms of tag coins? Let's see.
He has
52, so he has the high ground here in terms of if he wanted him for that much, but I don't think obviously he wants to go that high.
Yeah, I think Slide would be much better on
If he goes for
FXU's
48
team.
just to bid out FXU, I still think that's a little bit high. And he will go for 42 to FXU.
Okay, so the
I-
first team has
Now
been
that's
completed.
a full team right there. D-Wiz, the new guy, Dalek, and Slide. I think that's a very respectable team.
Yeah, the offense looks pretty weak. Defense is pretty decent. I think Dalek is really solid on contains. Pretty tough to get past him, and Slide, as I said, he's got really good boost mechanics. He can make clutch returns. But he's really, really aggressive.
Right.
So
No, like,
That'd be interesting.
insanely, like,
yeah, there's no big
players.
name on that team.
No big
yeah.
names.
Just a few 30 tag coin-ish players.
So we'll see if
RB
that
gets
pays off.
nominated. So RB went for the most last season for like 60. Hat bid 60 on him, and it turned out to be a huge mistake because he sucked. And I kind of feel bad for Hat because he put up so
Poor
many tag
RB,
coins for him.
Getting trash talked when he can't even defend himself in here. Such a bully hark.
I know he's in Twitch chat though.
Is he though? He said. I think
Yeah.
he said somewhere on Discord, PM me when I'm drafted and tell me who I went to or something. But I'm sure he's watching.
And yeah, so he went to Hat's team, and he was like playing pretty badly for most of the season.
I remember like the first day in scrims, they were complaining about him, right? Like I've heard reports saying he's a bit of a troll in game.
Yeah, I guess he's a little troller dog. You know, he played with Cynical, and Cynical was with Aid the season before, and they were, I guess, arguably one of the best defenses in season 10. But then he moved from his partner being Abe to RB, and the team was complete trash. They didn't win a game without okay then. So I think he was way overrated coming into the season, but hopefully no captains make that mistake again. Hat thinks he's still good, apparently. He's bidding on him at least, so.
It's a pretty slow bid right now. We're only up to 14. And it looks like he's gonna stop at 14. I think that's a
It's
pretty
a
good deal
decent-
still.
Decent price.
Like even if I mean obviously he didn't live up to the 60 tag coin expectation last season, but for 14, I think he's a pretty good defender.
Yeah, he and CBivy, they have a lot to prove, I think. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't really think they're going to do well, but if they do well, you know, you can at least they'll be in their end of the season montage where they talk about
that
proving
voice
the
clip of
haters
you.
wrong.
They're gonna just have Harkman saying, "I don't think that defense will do well," and then it'll show him doing
Yeah.
a dank snipe.
Yeah.
Who do you think Intercess is going to be looking for as an offense partner? We have Franj coming out for
Ugh.
Toasty.
I actually thought that. Oh, well, I actually thought Franz would go to Catalyst. If he actually goes for 0, that'd be crazy. Okay, well, Catalyst clearly doesn't want him if he wouldn't even bid 1. So, you know,
Maybe he'll change his mind.
Yeah. I don't know, I heard some good things about Franz. A lot of people said that he wasn't that washed up, even after not playing for a couple seasons. So he might be decent. But Toasty right now, his position in the draft, he has 2 defenders already. Looks like he gets him. And yeah, he just needed an offender. So that's the next complete team. Toasty, Aardvark, Aaron, and Franj. Could be good. Could be a really good team. Franj could be like the meal of this season.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty much a wild card, right? I haven't seen him.
Oh, Catalyst has no coins. Okay, so Catalyst probably did want him. Well, actually, there's no way Catalyst would want him. He already has 2 players.
Right.
But he goes to Toasty. Toasty's team is looking pretty solid. But yeah, Franj could be like the meal of the season, where he's like coming off of an off season, and he was decent before he left, and then he's gonna come back and just like shake off the rust really fast. And so that team could be like really good.
It's a 0 risk thing too. I mean, for 5 tag coins, like why wouldn't you want to try
Yeah.
that option? Dennis going for 5 as well. Had a not really surprised that he went for a low amount.
Yeah.
That's gonna cost CB 0 because of the keepers.
Yeah, CB got him last season. Did he even? I mean, you were on the team. Did he end
Right.
up playing majors a lot? Or
I think there were a lot of availability issues. For
okay.
him, so hopefully he doesn't have that problem this season. When he did play majors, he was all right. He was like a middle of the pack offender. He absolutely demolished minors every time because of the eligibility issues. He was able to play minors quite often.
Okay.
So, definitely not a minors player, but I don't know. Him and is it Fatal D this season, right? So
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be Dennis and some other offender, but they're gonna have 87 tag. I don't know what other offender they're looking for with those 87 tag coins. And we just saw Genesis go to Ferret, right? For 1.
Yeah, we did. So it
Genesis played 40 minutes in majors last season, right? And did really well according to most people, but I don't know if that's a large enough sample size to.
Yeah, it was just against like Holding Gate when they had a couple players gone.
Right.
So hard to say. I think she's a pretty good player.
What do you think of that first 4? Bright, Iblis, Apop, and Genesis.
Oh, that team. I think their offense is kind of weak, and if Iblis can like shake off his rust, then yeah, they'll be good. Just because of Iblis.
Yeah,
because
Iblis
he
is
is
definitely
really
gonna
good.
have to step up for that team.
But Genesis, some young blood coming into the league. You know she's got to be excited to be drafted to majors, right? So she's gonna put in the effort and probably develop quite a bit. So they do have some potential.
We got Ishii going to the Gator roll for 7.
Oh, nice. I'm surprised Hat didn't bid on him. So Hat was PMing me before the draft saying he wanted to go like 40 tag coins on Ishii. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. I guess
Yeah, it must have been a mistake.
changed his
He
mind.
tried to bid 40. You see him say he typed 40 in the chat there. I guess he just didn't realize he must have messed up there. That's too bad.
Yeah. Well, now we got
Weedlord.
Sinatra. So Meme Team is probably gonna
he's
look for
instantly
him.
gonna go for 7 on him.
Okay, and
That's not a surprise. If he goes for
very
7,
possible.
that's a really good deal in my opinion.
Yeah, that
Unless,
team will
I
look
don't think
pretty
there's any
strong.
restrictions on him, right?
There are not. There shouldn't be.
I don't think there are.
At least.
That's a really
Okay.
good deal. Oh, yeah, he's out of range now.
Okay.
That was like a last second thing.
That almost was a really good team.
Yeah, no, that would have been an insane team.
4 proven MLTP All Stars all
Yeah.
on the same team. Be insane. So Inner's bidding him up, and he gets
That's still a really good deal.
So they have 3 defenders on that team.
I don't know how happy Young Sinatra would be. Hasn't he played with RB before?
He has, yeah. And they were pretty decent defense. But they're probably not going to be paired up.
Yeah.
Seems like Inner wants Bibby to play a lot. Okay, so Yak comes up. You know CC and
Echo
I mean,
instantly drops 35.
why does Ego want this guy? Oh, I guess Not Prey could play defense. He was talking about that.
GG, no Reese's Ferret. Ferret's only got 35 to work with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
saves himself a tag coin by not letting Ferret get the 35 bid, I guess.
No counterplay there.
Exactly.
All right. I wouldn't be surprised to see Yak get traded to Tears for Big Bird, but I don't know.
Yak just got called to the army. Sorry, Diego. Better luck next time. Yak will be. He is in the military, but I don't think he's gonna go on deployment for this season.
Just go Nom tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah.
That team, Holden Gate Warriors, aka Nam.
Okay.
Ball God is Vietnamese, right?
Ball God?
Yeah.
No, he's white. He's white. But Protect comes up. So this was like the other half of the cynical Abe. We had Lagman and Protag, who we have one very, very well established player.
I think Protect for 5 is great.
Yeah, it's not bad. He has some solid jukes. Hopefully he can get a mic.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a full team of Thundercaps.
Oh, yeah, it
Fuzzy,
is.
wow. Fuzzy coming out pretty early. So we have Abe, Stan, Swerve, and Protect for Thundercaps. That could be decent. Swerve and Protag will have to step it up, I
Yeah.
think. That'll be the
Swerve is a easy guy to work with. Swerve has really good OD, good pups. His dick's huge, so I think that he'll do pretty decent.
I
That
think
team is looking
Protag
pretty
is
strong
super
right now.
grabby though, so Swerve might be able to teach him a thing or two about
Yeah,
conservative play. Or
definitely.
maybe Protag will just go for that grab record again. We have Fuzzy coming out for 5 now. Up to 5. Fuzzy, coming off a Mooper Bowl win, right?
Ooh, yeah, he is. And he goes
That
to
fills the Aristocrats.
FXU.
And
Looks
that's
like
an
he's
even
staying
100.
minors.
An even 100. That's actually so satisfying to see them use exactly all their tag coins.
Last pick in the MLTP draft now. The minors draft.
Yeah.
I don't even think they wanted him. That's funny.
Uncool hat. Looks like FXU messed up there. Can we get some debated spam in the chat?
Okay, Q42. So this was one of the guys that a lot of people thought would break out to majors this season. So maybe LeBron wants him. Maybe Hat wants him. I'm sure BDL wants Hat to get this guy because BDL does not want to play defense. And if he can make Crippy play D with Q42, then that would be pretty ideal for them. Okay. CB has 87 tag coins, so if he wants them, there's no point in trying to bid. Yeah, okay. There you go.
I thought Q42
So-
would be kind of like a little bit overlooked this season, but it looks like. Oh, yeah, he goes for 8, so that's a little bit lower than I was expecting.
It was pretty late in the draft. I'm sure if it was earlier, he would have gone for like 20 or 30.
Right.
But 8's not bad. Okay, True North. So Tears has to get this guy. Like if you're CC right now, you really want to be looking at this guy, unless you have
only
somebody
got
else in
13
mind.
to work with.
Yeah.
And Ferret making a bid, and he's got 35. So
This is
I mean,
pretty much
True
the
North
last.
for 14 tag coins isn't that bad of a deal,
Yeah, I
especially as
mean-
a 5th spot.
Yeah, he's the last guy he's getting, and he can.
So if
If Ferret wants him, he can have him.
yeah.
Pretty much.
We also have Ego, but Ego only has 10. So
Hey, D-Star, you there?
Yeah.
Are we playing you guys B team playoffs right now?
Beast Mode should be talking to your captain right now, I think. If
Okay.
not, I can message him for you.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't even check for business said he talked to you, so I wasn't sure.
Right, yeah. We had
If,
like a
Beast
last
Mode
minute
was
change. I
out.
think Beast Mode messaged him.
Oh, okay. Alright, thanks.
Okay, so
Okay, so
True
Ferret gets him.
North.
Don't know why Ferret. Oh, they had the keepers. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
And he gets him. Okay. Why did he waste his time if he's going 19 anyway?
I guess he just wanted to see if he can get him for cheaper.
it's the last player he can pick up, so it doesn't make a lot of
It
sense
might
other
give
than
him
to
a
save.
spot
Like,
earlier in the.
that's true, yeah. I guess he just wanted to try and save a spot. So we might see a trade from Ferret to CC. Okay. Now, Mr. Hat is nominating. Or wait, it says Catalyst is next. Okay, puts up Cynical. So this is the other half of the. That's fine, Warden. This is the other half of the Boats and Holds defense that did really poorly last season. And we know for sure that Boop is on defense. Boop is I'm high, and he sent up his defense only.
Yeah, it
Which
looks
means
like Hat and LeBron are going to be the only people that want him, in my opinion.
yeah,
He's got kind of a reputation.
he's pretty toxic.
So we'll go for 3. I think that's the way the Cynical likes it, to be honest. He gets to have a kind of like a low draft stock.
Yeah.
I think he's worth more than 3 if you look at his skill alone, but
Yeah. So that means okay then, and LeBron are on O, and Cynical, and I'm high on D. Could see Cynical on. I mean, Cynical's not bad on O, and okay then's pretty good at defense. He's pretty good at both. So it's a very low chance, but Cynical could actually just play
I
offense.
think that's definitely a team you're going to see making it in the playoffs.
Definitely, yeah.
Probably in the upper tier, if I had to take a guess. Yeah, definitely. Cynical with the KD last season. I guess we'll see him doing that again. I mean, I assume he would want to keep that stat going.
Yeah. All right, Neb doesn't change much, but for all you captains,
Hat says, "Damn, gonna miss out on that Ned pick."
yeah.
That just completely shattered Boats and Holds draft strategy.
Okay,
Jub
Jubs is up.
That was the first pick of the Snake last season.
He's moving on up.
He's gone to the auction. Will he make it past 0?
I mean, Inner probably wants him, but he already has 3 defenders, so. Okay. So Callus gets him. He rounds out the team. We got Ball McCartney, Halsey, Ty, and Jubs. They have a lot of potential. Halsey's really good. Ty is actually pretty good. He went kind of underrated, and a lot of people are saying Ball McCartney is top 3, top 2 defender right now in the East. So if Jebs can play, really good support for him, that team could go very, very far.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty lucky on him for 0. That's pretty much the ideal pick for Catalyst.
Yeah. No, we
Probably
were
the
saying he
best
was going to
defender.
need some like really solid 0 pick.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
definitely that really fits the bill there. I think that's a really solid way to round off your lineup.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
So now we have CB13 with his last spot. Who do you think he's going to go for?
Oof. I think CB is going to go for. No, I'm throwing it out there. I think he's going to go for Wanker here.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
That seems like a really wild guess.
Very wild
Don't
guess, yeah.
believe you.
Very, very wild guess. But
You
either
know who
him
the highest
or
rated
Toxic.
O player on the big board that's left is?
Who?
Mr. Daffodil. So
Yeah, I'm banned for quite a while. I have a chance of getting unbanned for something, and I mean that'd be great because I've already waited for like a month at that point,
Get the draft narrative in.
and if I can get unbanned like week 4, and
You'll turn a team around.
yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
Oh, CB13 is nominating after Toasty. Okay, Toasty nominated Spud.
Okay.
Now I bet LeBron bids 4. Oh,
I don't think
he'll get
LeBron's
to
gonna
go
bid on him.
9, right? Because of the keepers.
I think that LeBron's probably not gonna bid on him because he knows that Doak wants to play majors, and
Okay.
oh, well, I guess he's not gonna play majors on Toasty's team.
I don't know if he'll get to. I mean, he'll be able to fight for a spot, but
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how. I don't think Spud's very good. I mean, he's not. He's historically been a player that's not really concerned with minors, right?
Like concerned with playing it, like he doesn't
Yeah,
want
like
to play,
he's
or he
not going to be
does.
nearly as dedicated if he's a minors player.
Yeah, he won't be.
So we'll see. We'll see. Sleepy comes out. Sleepy almost earlier this season almost became an NLTP DPC pick.
Yeah.
So I think this is. I mean, him going in the auction for now 5 is clearly an indication that that would have been a bad idea.
CB already has his defense picked out, but maybe he thinks Sleepy is better than Q42 and wants to put Q42 back in minors. Okay, he does. Or maybe he wants to put Sleepy in minors. I think those were probably the 2 best defenders last season in minors. So it kind of sucks that one of them has to go back to it. If I were one of those 2, I'd be asking for a trade right now. To one of these shit teams.
We prefer the team subpar, Hark.
Subhuman.
CCGA 4. Bamboozler. Solid player.
Yeah.
Definitely a good way to round
Holy
off
shit.
your
CB has 73 tag coins.
Yeah. I think CB is guaranteed to get the he has the first pick of the snake for sure. That's like worse than who was it last season that had so many boosts? And Dynamo had like 60 something last season. I think that's the highest anyone's had left over.
Yeah. New record.
New record.
Tiers, they're gonna win this guy 100%. Looks like Bam is gonna be playing majors this season. He was, I think, the best offender last season in minors, in the West at least. So or him and True North were the 2 premier Western minors attackers. So
I don't know why CC. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but he could have just bid 10 and then locked out, like saved himself a tag coin there.
that's true. Yeah. Okay, puts up cosine. And it looks like Hat goes all in on him. If Tiger wants him, he can have him. And it looks like he takes him. Okay. He could do well with Abe.
Cosine 180, good player in NFTL. He's on my team.
Yeah, Cosine came out of pubs with a really high win percent. Like he has like a couple
He's
accounts with like an
83,
85.
85, yeah.
Yeah. So he's very good mechanically. He's not used to playing with a partner. He'll go for like solos a lot and get him most of the time. He's really, really solid on defense.
No, yeah, I think he's pretty underrated.
Yeah.
Mufro.
Okay, so
Most caps and minors.
yeah.
Looking to fight for a major spot.
Yeah, so he was voted offensive ball last season, but he also had the defensive ball on his team, so it doesn't really say much.
Hmm.
But it looks like he'll be playing O with Intercest here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Ball McCartney
Or
wanted
maybe
him.
Young Sinatra will play O. That'll be interesting. I think
Oh, that's true,
Young
yeah.
Sinatra can play offense. He played with LeBron in 9, right?
Yeah, he did. Played a supporto.
So
Mufro's
Intercest has
probably not
options.
gonna be majors then.
Yeah,
Probably
he'll probably go
Sinatra.
to fight for the spot, but
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
see.
Hello. What's going on?
It looks like we're waiting on Kate to nominate someone. It's been taking him like a couple minutes. So just waiting on him to decide who he wants to put up. What's up, Dank Sniper? I'm not sure if anybody even wants him. But we'll see.
That's fucked up, man.
I mean, he's been I don't think I've seen him play Tag Pro
He's a good dude.
since like Ranked Pugs, like a few days before the draft. So, I mean, he hasn't been super active in the offseason, and he's had a season-long break, so I'm not surprised to see him go for this low of an amount. But we'll see if he can.
Yeah, he's never played majors before. He was one of the best defenders 2 seasons ago in minors.
I'm surprised Kate nommed him for 2 instead of just for 0, because if you could get him for 0, he'd be ahead of all the teams with like 0 for their remaining. Like, he'd be ahead of the Aristocaps and the Snake.
Yeah, I guess he was just making sure Tears didn't get him or something. I don't even know why he did that.
That's
whatever.
the only thing I can really think of that would make sense.
Okay, they go all in on Curry. He could end up being better than Yak at the end of the season. He moves to Centra, I think in May or June, just for the summer. And he's on Radius right now, so it's not a bad idea for them to get him just as a safety.
Yeah.
He can play Sphere, I'm pretty sure. So until he goes back to Sentra, I guess he'll be playing on their Sphere weeks. Maybe he can play Sentra now, even.
He'll be useful in playoffs too.
Yeah. Okay, no idea who this is. I think this is Havmad though.
Yeah.
There were like a ton of people who signed up as like,
Caramel beans meme names.
yeah. This is Havmad, yeah. And he wants to play Dio, bro. Okay, so LeBron goes all in on him. And if Hat wants him, he can have him. It looks like Hat was just putting him up. Okay. So he could end up playing D with I'm high. Or okay then with I'm high and have mine on O. We have a lot of options on that team. What happened with this comment?
He has a wrist issue that Catalyst was unaware of.
So he's playing with his other hand or something?
I'm not sure what the problem was, but Catalyst just wanted him removed from the. He said he wouldn't have nominated him if he knew that was the problem.
Oh, Hat bid on Havmad. Okay. I guess you gotta take Havmad off of LeBron's.
Yeah. I don't know what the best way to solve this is because it'll mess up the order again. Oh fuck.
Hey, Brait, can you ban Tag Professor from the chat?
Why?
He's just really bad at Tag Pro.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh. D-Star, can you mod me?
Yeah. You gotta type something in the chat first. Alright, you're good. Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's like 180 people watching, but like no one in the chat. It's great. Hark just banned them all.
They're all afraid of Hark's fucking iron fist.
No one wants to mess with Hark.
G-Man! That's so mean. That actually just hurt my feelings. Alright.
Looks like Catalyst is having a little bit of trouble selecting. Technically, you're only supposed to have a minute to make your nomination, but since we had an issue, I think we're gonna let it slide this time. But it looks like they're still deciding. They're having a last-minute discussion on who they want to use their nomination on.
I'm like getting harassed in the chat right now. They saying I have a weird ass sounding voice. And now I'm self-conscious. Thanks a lot.
You guys are so mean. Twitch chat, so mean.
It's the worst part of my day when I I don't wake up and want to get cyberbullied, alright?
Ooh, Zen Whisper coming out for Catalyst.
What's funny about that?
No. Not me. It was what Dodd said. Okay. He gets Zen Whisper for free. Looks like no one else. Well, most of the East is pretty filled out. Wait, why are some names blue and yellow? What's that all about?
I think yellow is who hasn't or has already gone nominated in this round, and blue is hasn't nominated this round. So after LeBron nominates, he'll go yellow, I think.
Okay.
At least I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Or I guess if CC is nominating.
I puts Goober up. There we go. That's good competition. Bamboozler and Goober. Both actually relatively the same skill. They're like coming out of relatively good minors teams, and they were both pretty much leading their teams offensively. I actually think CC was pretty good, but Bam and Goober are both looking to break into majors this season, so it should be interesting to see which one of them is gonna make it out on top.
Yo, D-Star, you're on the CRC, right?
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of a stream. You probably want to talk to Fly. If you...
Who's Abemic?
I stream.
Who's Abemic?
Wait, no, never mind.
Fucking idiot.
I didn't realize.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, Abe. Congrats on the draft, man.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, I'll ask you. If I'm an NPC pick, am I still restricted to defense? If I signed up, it's just D.
You'd have to look at the restriction sheet, and you
It
can
says
appeal
I
it.
Okay. Alright. Thanks.
Whoa.
You can't play Abe.
He's saying it on stream for the drama. Okay.
What?
Abe is playing offense.
There I go.
Oh, there you go, D-Star. You could very well end up playing O with LeBron here. Because I think Okay Then and I'm High are both better than Cynical. Defense.
Rip me.
It's very good for you.
Yeah, no, I'm happy here. This is the boat crew, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
What the?
What? So we got one player left.
It's not the boat crew. I'm not there. I got thrown
You're
overboard.
going in the snake.
What the hell?
You're going
Snake.
first in the snake to CB.
Loser, hahaha.
I don't think you could pay CB to draft you again. There's okay then.
Okay, leaves
What a
for the whole
team.
draft, pretends he's a commentator.
I literally couldn't connect to the American Mumble for like the majority of the draft until like 5 minutes ago. And also, LeBron drafts me, and I'm like, okay, what's the plan? Am I on defense or out? And he's like, I don't know.
And then you disconnect.
I'm like, what the?
You're probably on D with High.
You're on defense with LeBron.
Yeah,
Me and
Probably.
Boop offense. It's gonna be lit.
He can't play offense. He's restricted to D.
Oh,
if I'm on defense, why couldn't I'm high play offense though? If to be honest.
Because that's what he signed up as.
Yeah, but I signed up and I'm playing opposite position.
Yeah, but he signed up as only D. You signed up as O/D.
That's kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
Young's average 3 weeks missing.
Alright.
Young Savage.
So, oh wait.
He
Oh,
recently
McCartney
had a
still gets some.
montage come out, I think, that was
Oh, did he?
that was pretty well made.
Yeah, very well made montage. Very well made.
Is this the last? How many we got? We don't have many spots left. Is this the last one?
Paul McCartney gets someone.
Yeah, Paul McCartney
VZ.
gets someone after VZ.
No, he gets VZ.
Oh, he gets VZ, and that's it. Awesome.
Yes, the last one.
All right. Well, that was pretty smooth. That was like a hour and a half.
Yeah, I think pretty much even shorter actually.
Thanks to all the viewers for tuning in. That is
No,
the...
these guys were mean. They were like bullying me. What the fuck?
Thanks to everyone that didn't bully Hark Malas for tuning in.
Yeah,
And
you guys
especially
aren't very
thanks to everyone
nice.
who did bully Hark Moss.
This has been the Major League Tag Pro Season 12 Auction Draft.
Alright, yeah.
Good luck to all the teams, and tune back in for the Minors Draft next week.
Actually, went pretty smoothly.
Yeah,
There
that
wasn't that
went
many,
pretty well. All right, stream is closing down. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Toxic and LeBron.